What's going on, guys? In today's video I want to discuss whether or not the human characters should have been given another transformation at some point in the Dragon Ball series. And I'm gonna say right away, I really feel as if the humans should have gotten a transformation, and I'm gonna list 3 factors for the reason being. The first factor is evolution, the second factor is the character development, and the third factor is the shonen trope of characters getting stronger as the series progresses. And if you just go back to the human evolution, one thing that really stands out is the fact that human beings were always evolving, especially when it becomes a matter of survival. And when you look at Dragon Ball Super, or just Dragon Ball in general, you have characters like Tien, who at one point were legitimate rivals for Goku, and at one point Tien was just as strong as Goku, but he was more skilled and he was more experienced than Goku, which is why he was able to win during the 22nd Budokai. And going forward in the series, Tien at one point has faced every major villain except for Frieza, and in each of those instances you saw Tien facing a life or death situation, and as a human being you're supposed to evolve. And we've not really seen Tien or any of the human characters break out of their shell, as Whis likes to say. Think about it for a second. You had the Saiyan invasion, you had Frieza show back up on Earth with his army and his father, you had the artificial humans, the cyborgs, who were originally human, and Dr. Gero kidnapped them and gave them artificial enhancements. You had Cell, you had Majin Buu, you had all these super powerful beings show up, and yet none of the humans rose up to the occasion. It was always the Saiyans, and I totally understand it. Goku is part of a warrior race. The Saiyans are prodigies. They love fighting. They have this latent ability for transformation. In fact, that is where the Saiyans' true power lies, the ability to transform into the Ozaru, the ability to go Super Saiyan with the newly formed S cells that Toriyama introduced into the lore. It makes total sense. And yet, when you look at the character development and you look at the classic trope for a battle shonen, it's a missed opportunity, because one thing we've never seen with Tien or any of the other characters is them to be faced with this threat and then rise above the occasion and be the ones who at least hold down the fort until Goku gets there. You can make an argument that in Dragon Ball, in the part where Goku is rushing to save everyone from the Saiyans, and after Tien sees Chaozu die, that Tien unlocks a new power and kind of holds down Nappa for a bit and sacrifices himself. But at the same time, we've not really seen anything with that. Whereas with character development and the ability for battle shonens, what we've seen is that characters get immensely powerful as things go forward. And while you can say Tien had a shining moment against Cell, and he was the last human on Earth outside of Mr. Satan when Majin Buu killed everyone, we did not see anything else out of Tien. And when you had the incorporation of God Ki, I feel like it opened up the door to kind of reach back for these characters who for the most part have been forgotten. And in the case of Yamcha, someone who had potential has now been reduced to a joke. And when you look at that and you look at God Ki, it just makes sense that not only Goku and Vegeta got singled out, but someone like Tien, who we know all Tien does is train. To have someone like that achieve a transformation, it makes sense. It would highlight the next step in human evolution. But those are just my thoughts on this matter, guys. Who do you think among the human ranks should have been allowed to achieve a transformation? Or do you think that the humans were handled properly by Akira Toriyama? But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Have an awesome day, guys.